Saturday morning, working on the weekend, halfway through November already. How about that? November 14th, we got some birthdays, the big shot birthdays. Jazz pianist Ellis Marsalis, 81 years old today. Writer P.J. O'Rourke is 68. Buckwheat Zydeco, he played the Zydeco. He's 68 years old today. Guitarist James Young of Styx. He is 66 years old today. Stephen Bishop, he is 64. Pianist Yanni, that's his name, Yanni, not Tim Yanni, just Yanni. He's 61. Actor D.B. Sweeney, I always thought he was the guy that jumped out of the plane with all that money. But anyway, apparently there's an actor too, D.B. Sweeney. He's 54. Actress Laura San Giacomo. She was on Just Shoot Me. She is just cuter than it can be. She's 54 years old today. Reverend Run of Run DMC. He's 51. Patrick Warburton. This guy has a great voice. He was the Tick, the voice of the Tick. Also on Seinfeld. He's 51 years old today. Jeanette Jurado of Expose is 50 years old today. Bassist Brian Yale of Matchbox 20, 47. Actor Josh Duhamel. He's the Transformer movies. He's 43. Drummer Travis Baker of Blink 182. He's 40 years old today. And we have, I think, one more. A comedian, Vanessa Bayer. She's on Saturday Night Live. She's 34 years old today. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while in under 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Anna Rodriguez, Norma Jean Royer, Janice Knight, Katie Davis, Angel Rhea, Manuel Gonzalez, Archie Islas, Isela Suqua, Christina Yancey, Daniel Torres, Maria Nicole Rosas, J.V. Moreno, Michael Anthony Jamie, Jonathan Quiroz Singh, Luis Calle, Don Gorham, Eleanor Gonzalez, Elia Flores, Francisco Apalategui, Karen Brundy, Stella Mendoza, Tom Brundy, Enrique Kiki Guzman, Alisa Jade Guzman, and Anna Angulo. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy wedding anniversary, Martin and Espi Olivaria.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming event, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the World in California News Headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. New restrictions in states including Oregon and New Mexico as COVID-19 cases skyrocket. CBS's Michael George reports it's going to get worse.
The projection, the surge will be at its height in January.
Do not be at all surprised when we hit 200,000 cases a day.
Dr. Michael Osterholm is a newly appointed member of President-elect Biden's virus task force.
We're going to see by far the darkest days of this pandemic between now and next spring when vaccine becomes available.
But CBS's Stephen Portnoy reports there will be no national mandate from President Trump.
In his first remarks since it's become clear he lost the election, Mr. Trump said his administration won't preside over another national lockdown.
Whatever happens in the future, who knows which administration will be? I guess time will tell.
Some states, including Maryland and Minnesota, have taken smaller steps, including limiting the size of gatherings and forcing businesses to close early. In New York City, the public schools could shut down on Monday. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keys.
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable, energy-efficient York air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Lock today. 353-4501. York Install Confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. California now has 1,015,783 coronavirus cases with 18,214 deaths. California health officials are making new recommendations to curb the spread of coronavirus with cases surging statewide. Erica Pan, Deputy Director of the California Department of Public Health Center for Infectious Diseases, says the state's COVID-19 positivity rate has risen to 4%.
When you compare that to a couple weeks ago on October 29th, our test positivity rate is 1 point higher. Again, it's 4.0% as of today, a point higher than 2 weeks ago.
Dr. Sarah Cody of the Santa Clara County Public Health Office says the rising number of COVID-19 cases is a cause for concern.
It is absolutely imperative that we take action now, each and every one of us, in order to get through this.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines are brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, stronger immunity and better nutrition are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, all helping you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. Plus, you get all that farm fresh, delicious taste. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
What can help you take advantage of today's low mortgage rates and save money? Rocket can. You could save hundreds of dollars every month by refinancing with Rocket Mortgage at today's near historic low rates. If your current rate is over 4%, you could lower your payment by over $150 a month, saving thousands in interest every year. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Savings are based on quick and loans, internal data. Voice and fees may apply. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, and NMLS Consumer Act, 3030.
And it's page one of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Imperial County Public Health Department has updated the COVID-19 dashboard as of Friday morning. There have been 348 deaths attributed to the virus. That's an increase of 5 over the Thursday numbers. Active cases in the valley now number 599, a slight drop from the 619 reported on Thursday. There are now 3.64 new cases per day per 100,000 population, and testing shows a 17.82% positivity rate. At the Thursday afternoon press conference, El Centro Regional Medical Center CEO Dr. Adolph Edward said that the facility had 118 patients in the hospital, with 47 of them COVID-19 positive. 14 of the 16 El Centro Regional Medical Center ICU beds were occupied by COVID-19 patients. Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District CEO Larry Lewis said that the Brawley Hospital had 15 COVID patients. Dr. Edwards said that ECRMC was adding 50 additional medical surgical beds with the installation of a temporary facility at the north entrance of the hospital. They are also working on bringing in additional healthcare workers to staff the temporary facility and prepare for an expected increase in the coronavirus with the upcoming holidays. Temporary facility at the Imperial Valley College Gym is also being readied to accept patients if necessary. Smuggling attempt foiled. It happened Wednesday night at around 10 p.m. Vehicle drove up to the Highway 86 checkpoint. Border Patrol K-9 team alerted to the vehicle as it awaited in the traffic lane. The vehicle was sent to the secondary inspection area. During the inspection, Border Patrol agents found 2 packages in an ice chest. The packages tested positive for methamphetamine. Meth weighed a total of 2.71 pounds with an estimated value of $6,097. Driver of the vehicle, 56-year-old female, and the passenger, a 47-year-old female, both U.S. citizens. The vehicle and the narcotics were all turned over to the Imperial County Sheriff's Office. We'll have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in Ellsworth, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Grants for community groups. Comité Cívico del Valle is providing the grants through the Healthy Equity and Action for Latinos program. Centro Cívico, in partnership with the California Wellness Foundation, Latino Community Foundation, and the California Endowment, has launched the Healthy Equity and Action for Latinos program to provide grants from $5,000 to $15,000 to community groups working to address community needs around COVID-19, health, social justice, food access, housing, chronic disease, environmental pollution, labor conditions, legal aid, along with other community needs. For an application or more information, go to the CCV website at ccvhealth.org/heal-dash. No, it's not a dash. It's an up and down thingy. Traffic advisory has been issued for the La Brucherie Road between Treasure and Ayton Roads starting Monday morning, November 16th at 5 a.m. La Brucherie Road will be closed to both north and southbound traffic. Phase 1, Joshua Tree to Treasure Road, will be closed from November 16th through December 11th. Phase 2, Joshua Tree Street to Ayton Road will be closed on January 18th through February 12th. Drivers are advised to use alternative routes. And that's it. That's a look at the local service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. A traffic collision, 2-vehicle collision, was reported at close to 7:30 yesterday morning. California Highway Patrol says the collision happened close to the Andrade port of entry. Vehicle was rear-ended by another. The Highway Patrol says one of the vehicles rolled. One of the occupants suffered minor injuries. Not a lot of details have been released. CHP says the collision was under investigation. Imperial County Registrar of Voters issued an update for the November 3rd general election. As of Thursday evening, approximately 2,000 unprocessed vote by mail and 7,000 provisional ballots remain to be counted. Vote by mail ballot received by the registrar's office through November 20th. The election must be certified November 3rd, according to state mandate. Two races remain very tight. Second seat on the Heber Elementary School District Board is between Helen Diaz Molina with 612 votes and Claudette J. Miranda just 6 votes back with 606 votes. The third seat in the El Centro City Council race is between Efrain Silva and Edgar Garcia. Silva leads by 5 votes with 4,357 to 4,352 for Garcia. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Have you noticed that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The high temperature yesterday, 77 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 54. National Weather Service says dry conditions will continue into at least the middle part of next week as temperatures steadily warm back to above normal. In fact, readings will likely be nearing a record territory by the early to mid part of next week, with afternoon highs pushing close to 90 degrees in the lower elevation communities. Some cooling is possible during the late portion of next week as an area of low pressure aloft starts to approach from the west. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 78, south winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 52. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 80, winds will be calm. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 53. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 84, north to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 53 degrees at the county airport, 59% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy for sensitive groups in Calexico. Air quality is moderate in El Centro and Westmoreland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And in the world of sports, Masters are going on right now. The leaders, there are five people tied. J. Ram, D. Johnson, C. Smith, Answer, A. Answer, and J. Thomas, all tied at the top of the leaderboard as the Masters gets underway this morning. We'll have updates throughout the tournament until they end, until it's all over. On the LPGA side, Ria Jutnugard. Okay, she tested positive for the coronavirus. She has pulled out of the LPGA event in Florida. And in football, we got some football coming up this weekend. We always do lots of football on 1230 KXO and on FM 107.5. FM 107.5, it is the Raider football. Raiders will be hosting the Broncos Sunday afternoon. You'll hear that game on FM 107.5. The Sunday night game is the Ravens at the Patriots, and the Monday night game will be the Vikings at the Bears. Both of those games on KXO AM 1230.
Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency is teaming up with local cities with their cleanups. This event will be held in Holtville this Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon at 2199 Bonds Corner Road for Holtville residents. Free collections for all Imperial Valley residents of used tires with or without rips. No tires from tire businesses, no more than 9 tires, it's the law, without a written exemption from local environmental agency, LEA. You can call LEA at 442-265-1888. Between 10 to 20 tires will be accepted with an exemption from LEA. Also, there is a free collection of electronics, computers, televisions, or monitors. Must show proof of residency, utility bill, or driver's license. For more information, you can call 1-877-RECYCLE. That's 1-877-RECYCLE. Funded by a grant from Kxo Recycle.
And going back to the Masters for just a second, Bernard Langer, he made the cut, the Masters cut. He is 63 years old. That means Bernard Langer is the oldest ever to make a Masters cut. Good for you, Bernard. The Miami Marlins, they have hired Kim Ng as Major League Baseball's first female general manager. Ng has worked in baseball for some years, for the Yankees and the Dodgers for a while. Also was Derek Jeter when they were both with the Yankees. She is now baseball's first female GM, according to a team announcement yesterday. Dwight Gooden was one of the best pitchers in baseball, and he also had a lot of problems with his vices. Dwight Gooden hasn't kicked his vices, apparently. He's received probation for his 2019 drug arrest. New York Giants wide receiver Golden Tate has apologized for unacceptable behavior. The Giants had benched him because of what he did against Washington, the football team. Whatever he did was unacceptable, and he has now apologized for that because to play again. Iowa Hawkeyes use 3 timeouts in college football in the final seconds to rout the Minnesota Golden Gophers. The Iowa beat them by a score of 35-0. Bill Belichick gets defensive over the New England Patriots' recent draft picks, or draft results, that is. The 3-5 New England Patriots are in the midst of an uncharacteristic losing season, with some pointing to subpar drafts in recent years as a primary reason for the slide, which led coach Bill Belichick to cite the organization's overall success when questioned on the topic on Friday. He said they haven't been doing all that bad. Anyway, they got a whole bunch of Super Bowls. That's it. That's a look at sports. We got the business, the financial news, and the weather coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. The small cap Russell 2000 closed out the week at a record, reaching a new high for the first time in more than 2 years and ending its longest record drought since 2011. Its 2.1% Friday gain came during a broad-based rebound in stocks. S&P 500 also closed Friday at a new record, despite concerns over the resurgence of the coronavirus and a dimming outlook for a stimulus package. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 399.64 points, or 0.14%, to 29,479.81, while the S&P 500 rose 48.14%, 48.14 points to, or 1.4%, to 3,385.15. The tech-heavy NASDAQ composite gains lagged, but it advanced 119.70 points, or 1%, to 11,829.29. For the week, the Dow gained 4.1%, significantly outperforming the NASDAQ, which fell 0.6% for the week. Last time time the Dow outperformed the NASDAQ by that much was 2002. S&P 500's 2.2% weekly gain also outperformed the NASDAQ by the most since 2009. We've got your weather coming up next.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 77 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 54. National Weather Service says dry conditions will continue into at least the middle part of next week as temperatures steadily warm back to above normal. In fact, readings will likely be nearing a record territory by the early to mid part of next week, with afternoon highs pushing close to 90 degrees in the lower elevation communities. Some cooling is possible during the late portion of next week as an area of low pressure aloft starts to approach from the west. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 78, south winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 52. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 80, winds will be calm. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 53. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 84. North to northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And your financial news and weather brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
KXO AM 1230 will present coverage of the Masters Golf Tournament. Our 2020 Majors Golf coverage is brought to you by Del Rio Country Club in Brawley, Stan's Auto Body in El Centro, and Derma's Floor Coverings in Imperial.
The best only Central, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
At the tone, it will be 8 o'clock, CBS News time. Find out what's going on out there.
CBS News on the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. Could COVID-19 vaccines on the horizon be a big step in the battle against the deadly virus?
These vaccines are hope in a bottle.
That's CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus, as new coronavirus cases across the nation passed the 150,000 mark, setting a new record for the fourth day. Agus says help is on the way.
You've got Pfizer with greater than 90% efficacy. You've got Moderna coming, and you have AstraZeneca coming, which means we will have 80 to 90 million doses by December, and we will start to vaccinate the country.
But the virus is spiking in states across the nation, and CBS's Michael George reports that wearing masks is still optional in some states.
28 states mandate masks be worn, while 10 don't. Idaho is one of them, and its governor hopes to appeal for common sense.
This comes down to personal responsibility. Please wear a mask when you're around another person who's not in your house.
CBS's Paula Reed reports that President Trump still hasn't conceded the election, but that isn't stopping President-elect Biden from addressing the COVID-19 pandemic.
The Trump White House's refusal to admit defeat is hampering the Biden team's efforts to combat COVID. But that didn't stop the president-elect from weighing in on the pandemic, releasing a statement demanding the Trump administration take urgent action and asking Americans to engage in mitigation efforts like social distancing and wearing masks.
In his first televised interview since the election, former President Obama sat down with 60 Minutes correspondent Scott Pelley and CBS This Morning co-host Gale King, telling them President Trump's unfounded claims about election fraud are hurting democracy.
Any of us who attain an elected office, whether it's dog catcher or president, are servants of the people. It's a temporary job. We're not above the rules. We're not above the law. That's the essence of our democracy.
Golfers are on the green for the Masters in Georgia. CBS's Manuel Bajorquez reports.
There are nearly 50 players who are having to essentially play catch-up. They were not able to finish their second round of play yesterday. It was suspended at about 5:30 due to darkness. That's one of the pitfalls of playing this tournament in the fall. What does all of this mean? Well, we still do not know who will make the cut to continue on to those final two rounds.
In Washington, D.C., President Trump's motorcade took a loop around Freedom Plaza, where a large group of his supporters are gathered for rallies, some promoted by white nationalists. Demonstrators supporting President-elect Biden are also on the scene there. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
What can help you take advantage of today's low mortgage rates and save money? Rocket can. You can save hundreds of dollars every month by refinancing with Rocket Mortgage at today's near historic low rates. If your current rate is over 4%, you could lower your payment by over $150 a month, saving thousands in interest every year. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. At
the Home Depot, we improve things. This holiday season, we've improved Black Friday. Instead of one day of crazy, we've lowered prices now, and they'll stay low all season. From decorations to dishwashers, wreaths to ratchet sets. So sleep in. You're not going to miss Black Friday. Not one little bit. Black Friday improved. The best prices of the year already here at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. U.S. only while supplies last. See store for details.
First for baseball.
The Marlins named longtime baseball executive Kim Ang as the team's next general manager. She becomes the highest-ranking woman in baseball operations in the major leagues, and she's believed to be the first female GM for a men's team in a major professional sport in North America. Ang has more than 30 years of experience combined at multiple stops, including the Chicago White Sox, Los Angeles Dodgers, and New York Yankees. And it's a homecoming of sorts with her boss. The Marlins are owned by Derek Jeter, who spent his entire 20-year career with the Yanks. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Ordering all of your meals from your smartphone amid the COVID-19 pandemic? Foodie Jamie Oliver wants you to put down your electronics and pick up a spoon. He says people ought to be turning on their ovens and stoves, adding that people would feel better off if they made their meals at home. His new book, 7 Ways, focuses on meals made with things most people already have in their pantry or their fridge. Allison Keys, CBS News.
Have you ever thought about saying goodbye to your job, just walking into your boss and saying, I quit? And how would you like to commute to work without ever leaving your home? Well, not long ago, a 39-year-old entrepreneur from a billionaire family spent $20 million in 3 years to find the best home-based business in North America. He researched 70 different companies, and when he found the only one that had real long-term potential, he bought it. And right now, he's looking for people to help him turn this company into his next billion-dollar success story. So if you're serious about making money from home without having to leave your home, well, grab a pen, because I'm about to give you the address of a website where you can learn all about this unique and rare opportunity. Write this down, www.goherenext.com. Now get on your computer and go to this site now. Part-time or full-time, your income is based totally on your performance. Interested? GoHereNext.com and say goodbye to your boss tomorrow. GoHereNext.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
Just a sweet guy. He's a genius guy. Not so pretty, but awfully sweet.
AM 1230.
You know, I'm glad you're here because I want you to hear this.
KXO. 1230 KXO.